Episode 6 of Season 1 of the Lade Out Podcast presented by the New York Red Bulls. We are back. It has been a little bit of a hiatus. I'm joined today by my co-host, Matt Harmon, the Doc, Bradley Wright Phillips, the King,
Hello.
and we've got a very special guest today who are we going to bring in just a couple minutes. But before we get going, I don't know. Matt came in a little hot today, B, and
Showing off.
I don't know what's on his mind right now. I think he was a little bitter that we may have done 2 podcasts without him. But
I would argue
the
they were
best
the best
ability is availability, from what I've heard.
I mean, let's go right here. Let's just get it out of the way. Clearly, the last 2 episodes, I feel really bad for Mike Grella and for Tom Edwards.
Okay.
They struggled because of the poor hosting that took place in episodes 4 and 5.
Liar.
Clearly, in the last month, we've gone through massive restructuring because we haven't had a podcast at all.
Yep.
And, I mean, listen, to be fair, let's see. Lade Out Podcast, presented by New York Red Bulls, Season 1, Episode 6. Hosts. What does it say? What does it say there?
Connor Lade, Bradley Wright Phillips. That's not on me. I don't make the outlines. That you know who you have to blame.
I haven't heard an insult yet. You're just talking rubbish.
What do you mean rubbish?
You wasn't here. You missed out. We had the 2 best episodes. Do the maths.
I think you know who makes the outlines. We're not going to name names here. It's a great producer, fantastic producer.
There was 1 week at the beginning of the year I said, I'm not around that particular week. You guys did 2.
You do the math.
What does that mean? The math.
Why did
Are you going to
why
do
did
your
we
air
do them
quotes?
in- why-
Are you going air quotes?
Why did we do them in that time? Is what you got to ask yourself.
I don't know. Why?
Do the maths. You wasn't here. We thought it'd be best to get those 2 best episodes out.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what we done.
Huh.
The truth
Doc-
hurts, bro. You can't come with smoke and then we tell you the truth.
You're an essential part of this podcast. I'm going to be the.
That's not what you said before, bro.
It wasn't what I said before, but I'm going to say it now because we're on air. You are an essential part of this podcast, and we love you.
I don't understand. I mean, we were going to do one last week, and there was a flight issue.
Brad said his flight back from Cali.
I apologize for seeing my family. I apologize.
Got
Next time I won't see my
canceled.
kids.
Got canceled. I think he may have missed it.
It got cancelled.
It got canceled. Whatever.
Do
We're
you
giving
have
the benefit
proof of the
doubt.
cancellation?
I got proof, but I don't.
He's got
preach to
receipts. Either way,
people beneath me.
can we? We're gonna come together here today. We're back, all 3 of us on the same stage. Are you okay? Are you in a better headspace now that we got that off your chest?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Either way,
I'm going to do my best. How's that?
that's all we can
It's
have.
called professionalism. I'd like to think that's what we're all about. I know deep down it's not what we're all about, but I'm gonna try.
Far from professional.
It's okay. And you know what? At the end of the day, we're all here again, and we are joined by a legend. Big baller in the house. I'm going to give, I was going to give the bam, 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 but then we also have to give a little year because she's in the house. U.S. Women's National Team star, Gotham FC, number
Baller.
23,
Baller.
Margaret Purce, is in the house. Come on, round of applause.
Slow claps for the ballers.
That's a big sign of respect from Brad. He only gives
Slow
slow
clap for
claps
ballers.
to real
Only
ones.
for- yeah.
So
I'm honored.
we are
Thank
honored to
you.
have you on here. How you doing today? Thanks for
I'm
joining us.
well. Thanks for having me.
I'm sorry you had to go through that little
It was a little
issue.
No, it set the tone.
Somehow
You'll
there's
go
some
through it again in
housekeeping
20
issues.
minutes.
big housekeeping, and yeah.
It's nice to be joined by someone who's a really good player.
Nice.
You know what? I mean, we're thrilled. It's a big get to get here today to the podcast.
Yeah.
Big season. We had a big first episode with telling this guy in the house, but
Boring the viewers.
boring. But we're super thrilled to have you here today. Tell us, are you excited to be here on the Lade Out Podcast, or is it a little bit like?
Of course.
Yeah.
This is my, first of all, second time up on the 5th floor in Red Bull because they don't let us
What?
up here.
Oh my god.
That's,
So
We'll
this
sort
is
that.
great.
We'll sort that. That's
gotta be
unacceptable.
changed.
What was the first time?
A Red Bull game where our team was being honored. That was the only other time I've been up here. And I was like, this exists?
oh yeah.
So where do you go around the stadium? You get here just locker room and out.
Locker room and nowhere to go but out. I meet my boyfriend in the public parking lot.
Nah. Do you know what? Some of the I don't want to start getting onto Red Bull. We love you.
Oh,
some
we
of
love
the-
Red Bull. I
But I think because of COVID and that, I think that's what some of the players are doing too.
Yeah, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
Yeah.
changes.
Either way,
While you're here
We're-
today, you
Yeah.
could probably go anywhere you want. No one's going to be paying attention.
You'll
Well,
be
you
all
know, I'm missing some bar stools in my new apartment, and I saw a couple over there.
Yeah, take them.
I might.
Take 'em.
I mean,
this
this
might be my retribution.
this doesn't go out for another
Yeah,
day,
take 'em,
so
take 'em.
we won't know until tomorrow that they're gone. So
Yeah,
no worries. We didn't hear a thing, and the bar stools will all remain in place. So no worries there. But we are super thrilled to have you on.
Yeah.
Obviously, massive player. We're super excited. Big player for Gotham. Obviously, big player for the national team. We're a player of your caliber we don't get every day. So we're super excited. Let's go a little bit through about your journey. Well, I guess we'll obviously from Maryland, growing up there, big youth career, youth national team, a lot of big moments there, and obviously, well, I guess we can start at maybe your alma mater, Harvard.
yeah.
Clearly the smartest that we've had.
Oh,
on the podcast.
Definitely,
Without
100%.
question.
Definitely.
100%.
100% the smartest person on the podcast.
That's why we have to dumb the quiz down.
We
We're like,
we may. I mean, we have a resident doctor here, and he's
So he
usually the
says.
smartest one, or at least he says in the room. But
I'm
he's,
happy to hand the mantle off
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
you
No,
for the
no,
day.
keep it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's yeah. So tell us, obviously, prolific career at Harvard. I think you're third all time in goals.
Yeah.
I mean, we've sitting next to a player who knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, this is probably the most prolific strike force.
He
we've
scored
had.
a goal at Harvard too.
He has
I
scored a
did?
goal at Harvard.
In the Open Cup.
Yeah, Open Cup. We played the Revs up
New
there.
England, we did. We
Yep.
did.
Yeah, we played
Back
up
when
there.
they played at Harvard.
Yep, we played at Harvard, but
I
yeah.
wonder how many I am behind you then. That must be a lot.
Let's
No
see.
chance
We
catching.
can do the math here. Let's see. I think 69 appearances, 42
Yeah,
goals.
I got no chance. That's
Minus one
Yeah.
for him. So
Minus
you've
one.
got
So
41 to
40
go.
41 goals to get. Yeah,
I'm out of retirement.
but yeah. I mean, this is.
That's some goal scoring though.
Yeah.
Should be proud of that. That's lit.
So tell us a little bit about kind of your time there. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're still involved heavily within Harvard and
I
going
am.
back and doing a lot of alumni things. And
Yeah, Harvard was fantastic. I originally wanted to go to UVA
Okay.
or Stanford or Duke or UNC, one of the powerhouses. But my dad, when Harvard said, yeah, like she can get in, all of that stuff, he was like, are you dumb? and
You
he
should
was-
have said no. I'm not.
I
I can go to Harvard. I can go to Harvard.
No, Dad,
No,
I'm not.
I'm not done.
He literally he goes, "Are you dumb?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "You're going to Harvard." So it really actually wasn't my
Okay.
Yeah.
decision. It was very much an academic oriented decision because women's soccer at the time it's like nothing. It wasn't a
Yeah.
career path. I never thought about playing professional women's soccer. Even my senior year of college, when I called my dad and I told him, I said, yeah, I'm going to enter the draft. I want to play soccer. He goes, what? He goes, are you yeah. He goes, are you crazy? You make like $18,000
Yeah.
in the league. And
Yeah.
he's like, and Harvard doesn't give athletic scholarships.
Right.
So when you go, you have to pay, or you have student loans, so I had student
Yeah.
loans. And he's like, you just spent 4 years in college. You have student loans, like, and you're going to go play professional soccer in this league with 7 teams?
Yeah.
Like, it made no sense. But he said if I had a plan B, then I would be allowed to play
Go
soccer.
listen to your dad.
The plan B is to be a lawyer someday, right?
It was, yeah.
Not anymore. That's out.
I don't know. I took the LSATs. It's still good. I think it's good for at least one more year. But I don't know. The older I get, the more I think about law, and I'm like, I don't know if that is potentially what I definitely want to do. So we'll see. Yeah. He
Well,
said, yeah.
You're doing the best thing you can do on earth. So yeah, I wouldn't stop. But don't
Yeah.
take my advice. Don't want to get beat up by your dad. But
I like
I'd say carry on. You're doing pretty
I
well.
like that your dad started with "Are you dumb?" to "Are you crazy?" You graduated a little bit somewhere along the way. At least there was some progression in your 4 years at Harvard.
He's consistent for sure.
But you can't say that to someone who has a degree from Harvard. You know.
No, you could say crazy.
Yeah, you could say crazy. That's fine. But so you finish your time at Harvard, get drafted by Boston. Obviously, year one there. Dispersal draft that was a little bit crazy, I'm sure, because you're playing in an area you know and that you love and you've been familiar for the past couple of years. Not an area, a general city, like
Well,
maybe a greater region.
It was really So I was very grateful to be drafted to the Boston Breakers because I was still in school my first year in the league. So I would go to class and then I would run to training because we trained on Harvard's facilities. But it was also very disheartening, you know, like I've been playing on this field for 4 years and now I'm a pro.
Yeah, you're still in the same place.
And I'm in the same place.
Yeah,
There's this one time Rose and I were taking an ice bath underneath the football stadium in a kiddie pool because that's what was available. And my friends on the men's basketball team, they walked by and they're like looking, they're like, is that Midge? I thought she got drafted to her to her pro team. Yeah, and they're like, "What were you doing over there in that pool?" And I was like, "Oh, we were shooting a video. It was for YouTube. Like, don't worry about it. Like, no, that's not our facilities. Like, it's off campus."
Yeah.
But yeah, that part was crazy. I was really grateful. It was sad that it folded, obviously, because I think Boston was such a cool market, and I think the fans would have been really cool if they got it right. But yeah, going to Portland was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many better markets you could land in.
Yeah, that support over there is crazy.
Yeah. I think that was one of our favorite places to play. The fans out there are pretty incredible.
Yeah. It's insane. Well, now LA is a good competitor for that.
LAFC?
Yep.
No, LA, Angel City.
Angel City.
Yeah, but that stadium, sorry, the bank?
Yeah.
Yep, the bank.
Yeah, their fans are unbelievable too.
Insane.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
And then eventually you get traded here to my favorite area, and hopefully you're enjoying your time here in the New York, New Jersey area.
Of course.
I mean, I think you've been enjoying it on the field though, because it's. I mean, last year you were lights out.
Oh, thank you.
9 goals on the year, best 11, MVP nominee, and finalist. I mean, what was last year like? It was, a huge breakout for you personally. What was? Take us through that a little bit.
Last year was actually really stressful. I went into the year, and I remember saying to Becca Moros, who was our assistant coach at the time, and I was like, if I don't have a good year this year, like, I don't know, it just felt like I needed to do something at that moment. And so I was playing outside back for the U.S. team.
What?
Yeah, I was playing right back for the U.S.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Did you grow up playing outside back? Or was that just kind of, we're going to see how you do there? You were always a forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never back there.
Yeah.
I played, I think, a couple games for Boston because they just needed someone there, but like was never trained in it, didn't know what I was doing. So I played wing back for Portland in a 3-5-2, but it was not the same at all. Like I was a winger. So in a 4-back, I was playing outside back for the national team, which was
You hated it? You did, or
I appreciated
national
being
team, so
on the national team. Yeah, but obviously I would have preferred to score.
So you hated it.
I mean, take it for what it is. That's a huge compliment to like be put on the national team playing out of position. I mean, usually players don't get that opportunity.
I was going to say, I would have played Waterboy.
I
would have played Waterboy.
Exactly.
I did. When I was called in for January camp, that's pretty much what I did. But no, credit to you, though, getting called in the first place and then being placed out of position. I mean, it speaks a lot of you as a player.
So, yeah, I did a ton of just studying the game from a different perspective, and I ended up being the last player cut from the Olympics last year, which was really hard, obviously. And so then I go back to playing forward for my club. Everyone's at the Olympics, and I'm kind of like mentally and emotionally like done. But then I'm like, also you kind of have to prove them wrong. You know, the typical like I got cut.
No.
Yeah. So I just got, and then I got hurt. I was out for I think 5 weeks. So it was like. Boom,
one thing after another.
It sucked, but then it just came together at the end of the season, and I just felt really blessed and grateful. So yeah, I really don't know how last year ended the way it did, because it was like a roller coaster the whole way through.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
And then you guys go through the name change thing, right? Like you were Sky Blue, and then it became Gotham.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna spill a secret about Gotham.
Breaking news. Here we go.
That's called a tease, by the way.
So they gave us all these names that they were considering for the club to be renamed to, and we got a chance to vote. And when we saw Gotham, every single last one of us laughed, and we said, haha, yeah, they're going to call us Gotham.
Yeah.
Like, just like DC, like Batman
Yeah,
and stuff.
Batman,
yeah.
Who, by the way, sent like a cease and desist. Like, we're not allowed to use any Batman
They
stuff.
did?
Yeah, we can't be associated with DC.
I was wondering why they never use any kind
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't. But yeah, we didn't vote for that. But
Okay.
then the fans, they all voted for Gotham and thought it would be the best name ever. And when they told us, they came in and they were like, "So the name's gonna be Gotham," and we just all waited for them to be like, "Haha,"
Yeah.
and then they were like, "No, it's Gotham."
Yay.
And now we love it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we didn't know anything, so it ended up working out really well. But we hated it at first.
What were the other names on the list?
Oh, they weren't good either.
What
It's
did you
like-
What did you vote for? Do you remember?
I may have closed the survey because I didn't.
Oh.
But I remember one of them was like Metropolitan, they weren't good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, this
the,
just
The logo's
logo's
sick.
fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
We all fell in love with the logo
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah.
The logo's amazing.
Yeah.
But we also love Gotham now.
Yeah, I mean it's sick. Honestly, for the area, it's
Yeah.
big. I think you guys have really sick gear. And I think
Yeah.
the merch that you guys have is awesome.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and I mean, you guys are no
What's that?
strangers to fashion.
No.
All right,
No.
so that's a
No.
big part of kind of your
Identity.
100%.
Is that pressure in the changing room?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Pressure.
Sorry. I just
No,
jumped
yeah,
in.
yeah, that's
No, it's pressure.
I could imagine. I
Yeah.
could imagine. I need days where I like to dress up, but I need days where I can just be a tramp.
I
or
mean,
whatever.
I feel like you've got to like prepare for like
Yeah.
before the season. You got to have like outfits ready to go.
Yeah,
That's-
you gotta pick your theme, your vibe. There's some days where I'm just gonna like scoot past the red carpet.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do anything.
Just like wear a mask, wear the
Ye-
mask you used to wear when you would hide on
Yes.
Harvard.
Yeah.
When you were in the kiddie pool.
When I was in the kiddie pool,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. But no, it has become such a part of our identity, and people have bought so much into it that
Yeah.
when you don't do it, you kind of feel bad.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
people like it. It's
Yeah.
part of.
Nah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's part of who
It's
we
so
are.
sick.
This
And there's
is-
so many vibes.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, the coolest thing. I think when you look at the outfits that we wear in totality, there's some kind of look for everyone, which I think is
100%.
really cool.
I mean, so our guys have started to be able to express themselves a little more. They were very uniform
And they
the
try.
past couple of years.
They try.
They do try. But obviously it's a lot of pressure when Gotham is rolling in the
Yeah.
house doing what you guys do in your runway show. And for our fans out there who don't know, I would encourage you to go check out their Instagram and their social media to go see what we're talking about. But I have a couple guys. I pulled some pictures for you, okay. Of our players, and I need to know, would any of them be Gotham worthy?
Okay.
Okay. And if not, I'm sure they'll listen to this and you can give them some tips.
So you want a
okay?
number or you want yay or nay?
Give me a yay or
yeah,
nay.
yeah,
I like
I
it.
won't. I won't.
Blunt.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
save
Straight to the
anybody.
point.
Don't save anyone.
There's no 7.5s. It's either they're in or they're out.
They're in. Yeah. They're in or they're out. All right.
Okay.
First one we got our Polish forward Patrick Klimala. Okay. So
Let's call it beep or sick.
Little Louis Vuitton.
he's got the Louis Vuitton. He's got the top.
I'm assuming it's real.
Yeah.
I love
I
love
hope
your
so. There we
headspace.
go.
I like the
That's what we're
headspace.
talking-
I don't know. I've seen Canal Street. I don't know where he's been.
I mean, you never know. You never
We'll
know,
ask him,
Patrick.
we'll
I mean,
ask
he
him.
loves Louis, and
Yeah.
Louis, it did throw up on him there. So.
Are those running shoes?
Is that unacceptable? Nah,
No.
they're the Dior's. No.
Yeah, I think those. From what
They're
I've
Dior
seen
runners.
of his,
They're Dior
yeah.
runners.
Dior runners.
Yeah, I forget what they're actually
Yay.
called.
Yay,
Yay.
Patrick! Congratulations.
Well done,
You
Patrick.
could walk possibly with Gotham.
I would have loved a different, like maybe a black pants.
Yeah,
But yeah.
he
Yeah.
went.
I hear
He went with the jorts.
I hear that.
Yeah, he lost me a little.
With the jean shorts?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
with it.
jorts.
Okay,
The
jorts.
jorts.
The distressed
You can
jorts.
reconsider and just say nay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just advising. The distressed Jords are maybe
Yeah.
not my favorite, but everything else, yeah.
I think we can make it official. You're
Yeah, well
you
done.
are our official fashion advisor now.
Perfection.
So there we go. All right, so Patrick, possibly it's a yay with an asterisk if you wore a different pants. All right, next up are one of our young guys, Kaden Clark, on loan back from RB Leipzig.
Oh,
So he's got-
yay!
Yeah. Ooh,
Wow, that was
okay.
quick.
Oh,
Well
I
done,
love
Kaden.
it. Was that
Well done.
Prada?
He's got some Prada
That's
on there.
very in right now. Everybody's loving that. I love the pants.
He's got those what are those? Rude
The
pants.
Rude pants, yeah,
Rude
Rude.
pants.
Yeah.
He's got.
he made it his own with the sleeves. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and he's feeling it. It's more of how you wear it, and he's feel like he looked at
He
the
knows
mirror.
he looks good
Yeah,
today.
and he said,
Okay.
"Yeah, I did that."
All right.
There's no way, by the way, if we started with Kaden and then went to Patrick would have gotten a yay. No
might
chance
be
at
right.
all.
There you go. All right, so Kaden, congratulations. Our official fashion advisor said it's a yay. All right, next up, from across the pond, Drew Yearwood.
Be nice. He's English.
Yeah, he is. He is English.
What part of England?
He's from London.
Doesn't
Just
matter.
outside. So he's not interested. You can do what you like. Be ruthless.
Yeah,
Not getting good vibes, Drew.
It's not.
it's a no
too-
from me,
it's a
dog.
no.
It's a
for
no
me,
for me,
dog.
Randy. Randy.
Sorry, Drew.
He said, "Take your Yeezys and walk home and change." All right.
But to be fair, I don't think he put that much effort.
Yeah, it's like he
into
didn't
it. Yeah,
care,
he didn't
though.
really
I mean,
care.
But
so
everybody knows they're getting photographed on
yeah,
the way
but
in.
it's like he's not really trying to get in the club. He's just like is standing
Just-
out there in
that's
case he
it.
gets invited inside.
All right. Also from across the pond, Lewis Morgan.
Nay.
Nay. Quick with it. I like. Hey,
Okay,
go
it's
with
not
your
good.
gut, Lewis.
Britain not doing too well.
Taking some serious L's today. Okay, and then we threw. I mean,
Yeah, this
It's
is
like a lunch.
This one, he's a young guy. Okay, he's
Fashion does not see age.
Yeah, don't make excuses.
Yeah,
for me.
there's no
let me
preface to
let
it.
me let me go with it. He's a young boy, just turning pro. He reminds me of me when I was a young pro. Just trying to
trying to
look presentable. But
Square.
Daniel Edelman, be kind
Okay, so
and give him some tips.
can we drop the Trader Joe's bag? I would have loved to lose the Trader Joe's. I'm curious what's in it.
It's full. That is
yeah.
like
What is it?
full.
Water?
Like I hope he's not
They
bringing
get
water to a
water when they
game.
come in.
Yeah,
They
I
get
don't-
their own
well,
water.
We've got a water deal. I don't know if it's like almonds for the whole team
I
and
don't know what
staff.
it
Candy for after.
Could be those Scandinavian.
Orange slices for halftime.
You guys ever have the Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's? They're decent, nice gummies. So he could have been doing
know
those.
what you're
So I need some help because the resolution's a little high.
Take it.
Can you reach?
Is this a sweater on top of a fold? Oh, those are headphones.
They're headphones. Headphones. He's got the white headphones.
From afar, it appeared he was wearing a popped collar with a sweater vest.
If he gets a yay,
On
this
top.
is a clear sympathy vote.
Yeah.
If he
Which
gets a
was-
yay.
And he's holding his that's his pass.
He's not getting a yay.
Yeah, I mean, that's also a thing. A young guy. He's,
He's
making
so
sure he gets in the building
happy.
too.
He's
That's
so
it. That's it.
happy.
That might have been his debut. Though. Was that one of his
Nah,
first games
this,
or no?
This was. I think this was 2 games ago, maybe.
No.
Okay.
Midge, the first look you gave, because I'm looking at you as you're seeing these, was, oh, he's cute. Like a puppy would
he's
be
trying.
cute.
Yeah.
Yes, like
Actually folds
like
it
a
up and
puppy.
Yeah, it was decent.
like,
He tried.
I feel like when I cover the outfit, I'm like, yay, because I think as a person already,
Yeah.
he's welcome.
Yeah.
Like,
Love it.
come through, we will style you. Like that's how I feel about
Maybe
it.
Did
his
we
clothes,
just-
maybe his proper outfits in the Trader Joe's bag. And he's gonna change when
He's going to wear it on the way out.
You are foul. You are unnecessary.
He's young. He's gonna.
Yeah, no, it's a no, but come back.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I think what we need to do with him, we need to leave him with the Gotham players for a week.
Yeah.
Let you guys maybe mold him.
Ashlyn would have a field day taking this man shopping.
Yeah.
I think we just created a new content series on this show right now. Gotham times
Shopping with
Red
Edelman?
Bull, shopping with the girls.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been talking to Yael about kind of intertwining our 2 clubs a little more. I think this is it right here. This
I
is
think
a good.
it's really important to do.
It is.
We were just saying
for
before.
sure, and I think that's it's a big thing. We obviously played against Yael, Aaron, and a couple of your coaches the
Whoop
other
them.
night.
Whoop them.
No.
Ask
it
Becky.
was a good game. That's where I got my fresh Gotham kit. But yeah, I think we got to be good neighbors and we got to do more stuff together. And obviously, we love having you on the show. And thank you for some courtesy yays. I think the guys will be happy, and the guys who got nays, I think
I mean, there was really
Look at
just
yourself
one
in the mirror.
yay.
step your game up. Well,
Yeah, two,
Patrick,
two.
I think
I'm saying
not giving
Patrick.
Patrick-
I'm
he's not
saying
giving
Patrick
Patrick
was
the-
a no.
should we go back to it?
No.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I got invited to do one. The game got cancelled, but I was nervous.
Oh, what were you going to wear?
I wasn't sure. I was like a kid. I had
I like
things
the
laid
English
out on the
accent.
bed. I was like,
Yeah, you
that
know,
was decent. Yeah,
I
that was
break
decent.
into that all the time because all of our
Yeah.
coaches are English. I'm a Love Island person.
Oh.
I was saying, I wonder if she watches Love Island. Have you started the new season?
No, but
There's a new season started like maybe last night. I don't know.
I'm waiting for it to
Yeah,
build.
you got so you can
Yeah.
binge. Yeah,
I hate being on time
it's
with
the
the
worst.
shows.
It's the worst. But Love Island's amazing.
So you're a Love Island person. Would you have gone on to
Never,
the show?
never
back
in
the
your
day?
life.
Okay,
no.
I got it.
Mm-mm.
I like when they go, oh, he's proper fit.
Yeah, proper fit. Would you go on the show?
Absolutely not.
I was gonna say. Yeah. I just like to watch it. I don't want to be on there getting judged and
No.
it's crazy.
She sounds much better
Getting
than
left.
You,
Pardon?
She sounds more
you have a
English
fake
than you
accent.
do.
I'm
You got a
American
fake
now. I'm
accent.
from New Jersey.
Yeah, he's from the
You're
whip.
from
He's-
New Jersey?
whipping it.
He's from the
Whipping
whip. No, he's been we've
Been here
we've
too long.
adopted
Been
him.
colonized.
We've adopted him. He got a green card and he
Green
didn't
card.
look back.
Look, I didn't even want that.
Yeah, but you got it.
I got
It's
it
all
now.
good. All right, we got some icebreakers for you. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like we
Yeah,
already
the
broke
ice
the
we
ice.
broke.
Yeah, I feel
We already broke the
comfortable.
ice,
Well,
but I
it's
had it down
smashed.
here anyway, and we never go in order with anything. Like
Nice.
when we get to it later. I think one of our previous episodes that you were not a part of, which you usually keep us on the rails.
Yeah,
we
that's true.
we did our little rank 'em segment, and it took 30 minutes to do it because we forgot we were doing it, and we had to go back to it. So
I love it.
another reason why you probably
Welcome.
should have been here.
So
All right, we'll all go around. We'll all answer these because let's be honest here. All right. First childhood celebrity crush.
Possibly the live action character of Peter Pan. Listen.
Specific.
Well, listen. On TikTok, they have reminded me that every girl fell in love with that kid. He was really attractive. Then Iron Man,
Okay.
Tony Stark.
Yep.
By Robert Downey Jr.
Okay,
But not
specifically.
Robert Downey Jr.
Got it.
Him as Iron Man.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So
His persona. in
Yeah.
Iron Man. Got
And
it.
then I think my last one as a kid was probably Sasuke from Naruto. Or Kakashi Sensei.
Zach in the back. He's like,
Kakashi Sensei. Yeah.
You're getting a heavy nod
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
He's like, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Brad.
probably Lisa Ray. She was in the film back in the day. I probably shouldn't have watched. Players Club. It's on Netflix now, but I used to love that lady.
Okay. Matt.
Older than all of you.
I can imagine.
The Queen.
Not the Queen.
Okay.
I'd have to go with like a Christy Brinkley.
Okay. Yeah. Good one. Do you know swimsuit model?
I don't
She's
know. You're a
swimsuit
legend.
model?
How do you,
Yeah.
yeah?
She was
Okay.
she was one of the OGs.
She was married to Billy Joel for
Yeah.
a long time.
Oh.
It's a good one.
We'll talk.
Check
off
it. Oh, you don't say. Okay. Me,
Yeah.
the most notable one probably. Well, I have two. I've
Okay.
got receipts as well. Mariah Carey
No.
and Jessica Biel. Summer Catch.
Wow.
That was me. That was me.
You don't
Another
hear
nod.
many Mariah Careys.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mariah,
was a pro. Oh,
she
man.
was my favorite.
Yeah.
I had every album growing up.
Yeah,
she
Mariah's a
was
legend.
she
I
was the
love
one.
it.
She was the one. All right. What did you get into most trouble for when you were a kid from your parents? And I assume it was not choosing Harvard. But other than that, before that,
I actually got in trouble a lot as a kid.
you were a little rebellious. You
No,
fit in with
no,
it?
no. I was
Okay.
not rebellious.
Okay.
I
Just-
just did stupid stuff all the time. So
Okay.
actually, when you say what did I get in trouble for the most, I don't know. I wish I knew. My dad would tell me to do something and I wouldn't do it, and that would be
Yeah.
Rebellious.
Consequences.
stubborn.
little
No.
stubborn.
And I never
Stubborn.
like went
You
somewhere.
actively did it. Yeah.
I just like
Just I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, Dad.
I would
Shut up,
say
Dad.
right.
And I'm
I
gonna
would-
say no in an English accent.
no.
B.
I was a good kid. Probably playing football in the house.
In the house, yeah.
Not much.
That was me too.
Smashing
Broke
things.
a lot of things
Yeah, you
for
told me
sure.
some of the
Plus
stories.
that and progress reports would always have to get signed. I don't know. You remember progress reports? Did you ever have those down in
Oh,
Maryland?
my dad would always be, let me see your grades.
Yeah,
Let me check your
that
grades.
was it. And I'd be like, oh, I didn't get it yet, and I'd roll into school, and you had to get them signed, and I'd be like, oh, I forgot. Like, can you sign this real quick? Like, I'm out the door already. And then she would put me back in the car and drive down into the parking spaces. So, Doc, I know you won't be happy with me for that, but
That's okay. I
how
did the
about
same.
you? You did the same.
I'm trying to think. I mean, my dad was a staunch person of don't get involved with tobacco, and I went through a phase where I would chew a lot.
Chaw.
And, yeah, there was one time I got caught with it, and I got chased around the house.
Did he catch you?
Oh yeah,
Did he whoop you?
I didn't get whooped, but
Strong talking to.
It wasn't good.
You don't want to snitch on your dad. When we caught,
It was okay. It was.
Oh, I actually know now.
Yes.
I used to fake sick at school and tell them to tell my dad to come,
my
God.
and then he'd pick me up, and I wouldn't be sick. And my dad was.
Can we go to McDonald's?
Yeah. And he's a single dad, and he had to go
Yeah,
all the way to
great.
DC to work, and then come all the way back into Maryland, and he would lose it.
Yeah.
That's.
Ray's done that a couple times.
See, yeah. That.
Yeah.
Is that?
She's
yeah.
done that a couple times.
My daughter Avery's getting into that now. She's only 3 and she's already started. I think that's trouble.
That's a quiet drive home.
That yeah, and when anytime she gets hurt, she like is in the middle of crying, and then we'll be like, "What will make it feel better?" And she just wants like an ice pop or something. Yeah,
She's asking
it's like
you,
the tiniest little scrape on her. So yeah, I can sympathize. Okay. What's the strangest food you've ever eaten?
I don't know. I'm actually a big foodie.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
I love a lot. I don't know. So I guess I don't really think food is strange. Really.
I like it. I like it. Mine would be chicken hearts. I love it though.
Chicken hearts.
Go to Rodizio, hop over the bridge right into Ironbound.
No.
Go to a little Rodizio.
You lie.
They'll come on a little skewer, little tiny things, and surprise, surprise,
Delicious.
tastes like
I
chicken.
cannot eat a heart.
All of a sudden, Midge is not much of a foodie.
Yeah.
I
She's like,
can't eat-
oh, I didn't think things were gross until
yeah.
you said chicken
Yeah.
hearts, but no, decent, honestly.
Me, because I'm like bored. I don't really play about with food. If I go to a restaurant, I like that meal. I get that every time.
Yeah.
That's what I do. So I've
Little
not,
roti.
anything strange I haven't had.
Nothing.
Bro. I'm not eating chicken hearts. That's wild.
Boring.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
ruined
know.
me,
I'm
you know
thinking
I'm
like some hot, crazy pepper that I've tried.
That's
Nothing-
good though.
Yeah, no, good, but like
Yeah.
kind of out there. Not chicken.
Kinda.
I think you win that one. Chicken
Yeah,
heart.
chicken
Chicken
hearts.
hearts. I mean, let's all go get
Should
chicken
be
hearts
locked
after
up.
this, all right?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go get chicken hearts after.
First CD that you ever had, or I don't know what you had when you were growing up. Tapes, V8, VH.
Vinyl.
Not, what is it?
8 tracks?
8 tracks. 8 tracks. That's what I was looking for. First one that you guys had. I
Alicia Keys, the one with the piano on the side. Yep.
nice.
With Diary on it? With Diary?
Yeah.
Diary was my tune. Busta Rhymes, I think mine was.
Mm.
The first Busta Rhymes. Or Dina Howard, one of them. I can't remember. I only had 2 CDs. One of those 2.
You only had 2?
At the time, I wasn't
That
out
was
there
the first.
balling. I had to wait.
Christmas only comes once a year, man.
True, that's true. I don't know, like mid 80s. I mean, I probably grabbed like a Michael Jackson
Nice.
cassette, a Springsteen one.
Threw some chaw in, just
Yeah,
cruise.
sit back and listen. Wait to get in trouble from my dad.
Mine was Mariah. I already talked
Yeah,
about
you love-
my love for Mariah. Mariah, Boyz II Men, or you guys
Oh,
remember
Boyz
Joe?
II Men. Joe, of
Joe?
course.
Yes.
Joe.
Hey,
I had
the
a
good
Joe
girls
CD.
thinking
And
every time.
my
What a
mom bought it
song.
for me. She didn't realize like what he was talking about until
he
she
was
heard me
talking
bump
record.
it.
Till she
He
heard you
was-
singing.
I should not have been listening to Joe at that age, but I
Baby
was.
making music.
Can we save time? Can we save time on another podcast to talk about this Mariah Carey thing?
Yeah.
I
it
mean,
is a segment.
I'm an open book.
It's the second time it's been mentioned.
I mean, there's
In
no
2 different answers.
Yeah, and
secret
your
there.
eyes kind of glistened.
I mean,
You come back every time. You come back every time.
Mariah, you got me. All right, last one. What is the fastest thing you've ever binged watching a show? And what show was it?
Do you want to go first?
I think there's I can binge, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's like light work.
Yeah.
Oh
Nothing.
yeah, easy. Casa de Papel.
Mm-hmm.
Loved that. I love reality TV.
Okay.
So anything like Real Housewives,
Love Island.
Bad
Oh, yeah,
Girls
watch it.
Club.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Binging is just second nature.
It's part of. Well, yeah, we get flights 6 hours.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's easy in this profession to
Yeah.
just binge.
for sure.
Yeah. How about you?
Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Office, Entourage,
How quick would you binge?
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
But I would mainly wait for you, actually. Yeah, those ones. I'm burying them.
Yeah.
Me and Leanne up all night, like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you like Schitt's Creek?
No, I haven't watched that.
Very funny.
Oh, well, if you
Very
like The
funny.
Office.
Very
Oh, yeah,
funny.
we love The Office over
Oh,
Schitt's
you
Creek
should
was
watch
great.
Schitt's Creek.
And we don't have to bleep that because it's SCHIT.
They're still going to bleep it, the cowards.
Mine, I actually just did it recently. Succession was I went through like
Really?
I heard
quick.
really good.
I haven't even
It
heard
was.
of that.
I didn't think I would get into it. I just my friends were talking about it, and I watched it, and I was just like, wow, it got me. I don't know. It's just interesting watching filthy rich people and.
Oh, is that what it's about?
Yeah, it's like old money, and they were pretty conniving. So it was entertaining. What about you?
Recently, would wait for the season to come out and do Ozark all in like one shot.
Yeah.
Such a great show.
Really good.
Yeah.
I was also
You seen
asked.
it?
Oh yeah.
Great, right?
So
I think I
good.
saw the first.
Have you
one.
seen the whole all episodes?
I'm waiting to finish the end of this season. So
Okay.
I did not binge. I actually thought the last season was a bit better, but yes, it's a very good show.
No
I
spoilers.
won't say
That's good.
what
No
goes on.
spoilers.
Yeah, don't tell me.
We want to have Midge back on this show, so no
Oh.
spoilers, please.
Guys.
Come on.
Stop
Come
it.
on.
Stop it.
Come on, of course we will. Did the time I was course. All right, let's talk. I mean, what else do you get into off the field? What, like, this is you said your off days are very busy.
Yeah.
So you grace us with your presence here today, but what else are you getting into on a typical, like, off day? What are your interests?
Well, so before I was here, I was in Staten Island. I was visiting a school of kids who are cognitively diverse and are on the spectrum. So that I spent a lot of time with AHRC. They work out of New York and have different schools around the state. So that I have a lot of meetings with Harvard's Board of Overseers. I have a nonprofit called the Black Women's Player Collective, which I'm on the board of. And I just started TikTok. So that's been
Like you started it your own account.
I started my own account on
Everyone
TikTok.
follow Midges on TikTok.
Yes, at 100%.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
If I had TikTok, I'd follow.
It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It takes 5 minutes out of your day.
Okay. So that's when you go home after all these incredible things that you do. I feel like when I was a player in my off days,
doing
I was
nothing.
Yeah,
I feel like the women are way better at that though. I think
Well,
guys
'cause
just
we
go
don't get
home
as
play
much
Xbox.
money.
Equal
It's 'cause
pay
of the
now.
money.
It's due to you.
but that's another big thing that you were a part of, a massive historical moment. Equal pay, CBA.
Yeah.
within
Huge,
it. I mean,
yeah.
That's amazing.
It's fantastic.
Slow clap.
Oh, thank you.
I was a little fast there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Someone's
that's
a
tremendous.
little off with
Yeah.
the...
That was me. I went rapid. I was very excited. I was very excited. But yeah, tell us a little bit about. I mean, this is a process, probably a very, very long time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, for you to be a part of it, and you grew up, seeing this process, and to be on, the other side of things, and helping move it over the line. What was that like?
Yeah, like I said, my dad didn't want me to play soccer because he didn't think I could make a living doing it.
Yeah.
So to be a part of such a monumental event that now facilitates other girls saying, yeah, I can have a career playing the sport and I can put my time and energy into a craft that actually will give me returns.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel really grateful and really blessed to be a part of something like that. And yeah, it was crazy trying to get it across the line. It took
Yeah.
a long time, but
I mean, it's amazing.
No,
And
well
in-
done to you.
and in the
So,
middle of all of it, right? You are able to go to the White House,
yeah, twice.
Right?
which is kind of
Twice.
cool, right?
Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah.
I feel like this is a conversation about after. Like,
No, it was good.
No, that was that's.
No, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
what do you do at
I
the White
live-
House though? Like, what happens? When people go, I always wonder. What do they do?
I'm very curious because I was wanted
Jesus,
to
that-
win MLS Cup or something and go to the White House, but
Yeah.
was never invited.
Well, I had been before, so I live in Maryland.
Sure.
So like I live very close, and my aunt, she had worked in the White House, so when I was a kid, I used to like go. But yeah, it was. We just walked around.
Okay.
We went into the Oval. We saw the comms. Yeah.
Okay. White House off my list.
covered
It
it.
sounds like it's
got
harder to
PS5
walk
or
around
anything?
Red Bull Arena than it is to get around the White
Right?
House.
Yeah, facts.
Could be. Well, I mean, either way, I mean that's incredible,
Yeah.
and we're super proud of you. Obviously,
Yeah, facts.
setting the tone for the rest of all the little girls coming up there and dreaming about doing what you're doing. It's really incredible. So we're super proud of you. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Laid Out, brought to you in part by the New Jersey Institute of Technology. NJIT makes industry-ready engineers in more than 20 fields. If it's engineering, it's at NJIT, #1 in the nation for student upward economic mobility. Learn more at njit.edu. All right, we are back with Midge Purce, Gotham, number 23, United States Women's National Team baller, and we are going into our next segment.
What did you guys do the last couple episodes? You didn't have the quiz?
Yeah,
We had the quiz.
we had a quiz.
Well, who did it?
Why
I mean,
didn't
it's
you watch
Doc
it?
Harmon's quiz.
Yeah, it was Doc Harmon's quiz, but it's also ARP's.
Yeah.
ARP's quiz,
ARP's
too.
quiz, too.
We might actually name change it if that's okay with you. But
It's definitely not okay with me. I thought we got like past some of that.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding there. But yeah, we're hitting. This is the time of the show, Mitch.
6 questions.
You ready for some trivia?
Are they rapid?
No.
No.
Okay, great.
No,
All right.
because these guys don't think very quick on their feet.
Oh no, trivia.
Yeah, true.
All right, but before we do, we've got a special thing that I know you've been eyeing in the middle of the table here.
Yes.
It is our punishment wheel. Okay? So, every guest who comes on the show gets to pick a punishment, and the loser of trivia has to spin the wheel. But they're going to be retroactive spins, so you may be able to dodge us if you lose trivia. But we've got a spot for you to pick a punishment.
Oh.
So here we can read a couple of them. We've got a
let's
you got
go
a Duncan.
through 'em.
You got a Aaron Long did a
Polar bear.
bear plunge in the cold tub. He said fully clothed but-
Under Harvard Stadium.
yeah, yes.
In the kiddie pool.
Yes, 100%. While the whole football team watches. Our resident doctor over here said flip-flops on the... Well, that's another thing we didn't get into, which is a shame that we didn't know
We
during...
should have made you rate his outfit.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you
What
have
a
something?
miss.
Are you okay with flip-flops?
What a swing and a miss.
Yeah. What's
Can you see
at the
his-
beach?
He's,
No, every
what about
day.
on a podcast?
Well, I come from the beach.
He doesn't,
Okay.
He
He does
doesn't
come from
own
the
shoes.
beach,
No,
but
he's-
he doesn't own shoes.
That's not
He's
true.
a big flip-flop guy.
But you can open a beer with those, which was
I
very
can.
fascinating.
Yeah, I
can.
have the little...
It's unbelievable.
Oh wow.
They're versatile.
That's
First
serious.
time I ever seen that.
So
Sorry, yeah.
anyway, that's his. Mike Grella, he had to go wash his car, which will never happen. Brad did full kit beep on the pod.
What's
You have to dress up in a full uniform, shin guards, cleats, and everything on
On
the
the
podcast.
podcast.
So that would be one of us.
Oh,
So.
I got it. I'm with you.
Ow. Slam my face on the microphone. Tom Edwards. We have to wear a 3-piece suit.
Yeah. I like that
You
one.
should do that anyway.
Yeah, I like
I think
that
we
one.
should. I mean,
Yeah.
he's already got the hat, and
Yeah.
actually, it says Peaky Blinders hat, which he has on right now. So, Ryan Mayer, 30-second song, and mine was buying beer for the best crew in podcasting.
These aren't so bad.
They're not
Yeah,
bad.
there was some bad
Listen, we
ones.
want our guests to come back,
Yeah.
and we, so you can. I mean, you
You
can
can
make
think
it
of a
as
bad one if you
wild
want.
as you want, but
So whatever I put will stay on there.
Yeah.
it will stay on there.
Okay. Well, let's
So,
do something.
Here,
with
Brad,
a,
can you pass because
a
my
long-term return?
love that. There we go. I'm
I'm nervous.
We actually talked about this before the show, and she said, "Don't even show me." So she's very calculated.
This
so.
is Harvard
I'm a
education.
Virgo.
Harvard education, very
I
calculated.
don't know really what that means, but I can imagine
Already the
this
best
one's going to
handwriting
be.
on there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is clever. This is smart. That's what I should have said.
Yeah. You're gonna Venmo Midge Purse $25,
Clever. It's a good one.
and they
Wow.
have to do it on
It's a-
on,
yeah.
On the
show.
spot.
Yeah. I
On
want
the
to.
spot.
I want the notification.
What if you lose trivia? Then you're just. I mean, you're just putting it in your own
It's
account.
an
That's
it's
fine.
an
Yeah,
investment in my.
It's- I love that. I
I like
love
that.
that.
I like
okay. All right. Brad, Midge, you both have whiteboards right over there next to you.
Oh, this is serious.
All right, so it's going to be multiple choice, but
Okay.
you write your answer, and don't let him see because he's a big old cheater.
I might cheat.
Brad cheats all the time on the show. So, all right,
Ready?
I am so ready. Doc, hit us.
Midge, are you ready?
I think.
All right. First question. Who has won the most Grammy Awards by a female artist? A, Beyonce. B, Alison Krauss. C, Alicia Keys. D, Adele.
God damn. I just got to guess again.
I'm good.
Everybody ready?
I'm good. All right,
Just flip
3,
the boards around.
2, 1. Queen Bee.
Beyonce.
Beyonce is correct.
Hey, Bradley.
Adele.
Bradley.
Adele.
I think-
I love Adele.
I
just
mean,
thought that was
Adele.
too
I'm
easy.
sure Adele's won a ton, but
She
I
has.
thought it was too easy. I thought it was tricking us.
yeah, Beyonce is just.
Did you have Beyonce too?
slaughters. Yes. I did.
Yes.
I didn't see Connors.
Sorry. Come on.
Didn't see
The
it.
camera don't lie.
He
Camera
said,
don't
he
lie.
said Queen Bee.
Camera, I did say Queen Bee.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
did.
Number
go.
2. Which international fashion brand has a polo player as its logo? Aeropostale, PacSun, Ralph Lauren, Gucci.
Okay, you guys are gonna
That
make
was-
it hard.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that was 3 for 3. All right,
That
all
was
right.
an
All right.
easy
So
one.
that's 2 for Mitch, 2 for me.
I got it.
1 for B.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
I
erase
I
that.
can
You
fudge
don't
the
need to
numbers
do
on
that
mine
over
though, so
there.
we're good.
Who was the first male musician to appear on the cover of Vogue? A. Justin Bieber. B. Harry Styles. C. Shawn Mendes. D. Charlie Puth.
Wow, so this was
This is
recent.
recent. Oh, and by the way, Zach is nodding his head over there. It must be more recent than we think.
You know, oh, if it's that recent.
Oh,
Can
that's
you
a hint.
give me the order one time?
Yeah, one more
A
time.
is Justin Bieber. B is Harry Styles. C is Shawn Mendes. D. Charlie Puth.
You good, B? You're grinding over this one.
No.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Shawn Mendes.
Oh, I just put-
please.
yeah, I put-
Come on. Come on, man.
Shawn Mendes.
The answer
I don't
is
even know who
Harry
it is. I don't
Styles.
even know who it
Yeah, that's what I put. Yeah, give me some.
Which one's Shawn Mendes?
You're looking at me. I don't do
What
the
does he
questions.
sing? No,
I
I'm not
just-
mad at you. I'm saying which one is he? Who's
That's-
Shawn Mendes?
Wait, you put him and you don't even know who he is?
Atlanta, ooh,
Guess
na,
he
na.
is. Oh, I don't mind that.
Is that? Well, I think that's his girlfriend. No, he's in it. He's in it.
Oh, sorry, it was not the
All
I
right.
also think it's Atlanta.
You were so close to a 30-second
Atlanta,
song there, you almost
Havana.
punished yourself.
change of sport.
That's
How
all
many
right.
World Series have the New York Yankees won?
Oh, my God.
A is 10. B is 23. C is 27. D is 19.
All right.
I keep putting.
I think
the
B.
actual
You
thing.
you
I'm not
think
doing-
about it. Think about it. Do do.
You're
do,
from
do, do.
here.
I know that was.
C is
I don't make these
27.
questions. So I promise you, Mitch. I promise you, I don't make these questions.
That's
You
been
know,
debated
it's,
over
I
every
promise
episode
you,
of the
I'm
podcast.
I'm a decent trivia guy. Decent.
You have to
we
earn
ready?
my trust.
Everybody ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I mean.
C.
Yo, B.
The answer is
He
We might be wrong.
cheated.
no. The
Who, me?
answer is C.
It is?
That's very good
What
to,
did you
to guess that. He does.
Don't worry
cheat.
about what I have. I have more points than you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
I won't win. I don't expect to win this.
Clearly.
Yo, big.
For the,
Big.
Connor
I'm in
has
for the fans.
all 4 right,
That was
but he
very-
doesn't do the questions.
Yeah.
I-
Home field advantage.
Oh my goodness, guys!
Mitch has 3 and Brad has 2.
I promise.
He's one.
I promise.
Two.
No,
oh,
2.
Ralph Lauren.
Come on.
I would never. I would never.
We could make it 1 if you want. It's okay
This
too.
one did to me anyway.
All right, here we go.
just spin already, big.
What is the name of the fictional town in the popular show Stranger Things? A. Gawkins. B. Hawkins. C. Lawkins. D. Dawkins.
That's.
Dawkins.
I love that. I love that.
Everybody good?
Ooh,
You good?
Mitch
Mitch?
struggling.
Mitch? Yeah. Wait, I just saw a bead of sweat. Are you not a stranger
that
thing?
girl
You didn't.
scurved.
You
No,
didn't
I
binge?
did. I didn't watch this the new
it's
season.
new
I
season.
didn't-
That's
Didn't
in,
say.
it's in all of them.
Yeah, but A and B
talking
sound the
shit,
same.
That's true. They do.
All right, let's flip.
3, 2, and 1. Yes.
B, B.
Well done.
Everybody's got that
Well
one
done.
right.
Well
Yeah.
done. Very good.
The Gawkins.
Everybody-
Yeah,
Gawkins.
Gawkins threw you for
Can you
a
imagine
loop
if I
there.
almost got that? Gawkins.
Gawkins.
Who has scored the most goals in the history of the FIFA Women's World Cup?
Now we're just helping.
A. Abby Wambach.
That's my G.
B. Bridget Prinz. C. Carly Lloyd. D. Marta.
Where's that Canadian lady? Ain't she in this?
You said World Cup, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, in the World Cup?
Midge, you need this one.
I do. I need it. And
Oh, gee.
Yeah, this is a big question. Oh my goodness.
be
All right.
careful. It's not what you
I've
think.
got 2 on my. Do
It's not what you think.
you know what? I'm gonna go for the homie.
Go.
Not the homie, but
Okay.
I just like her a lot.
Okay.
All right,
I know.
everybody good?
No, I'm not.
All right, here we go. We're
All right,
flipping.
you guys flip.
Yeah. No change. You got to change.
I gotta change. I'm gonna change.
Why you
I'm gonna
helping
change.
me? Why are
3,
you helping
2,
me?
and 1. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were changing to something
You're
else.
both right.
I like that as well. When you said that's too
Second.
easy,
And
I
you had
changed.
it. You
Well,
were
I was-
wrong.
that
I
was-
know. I thought it was Abby.
I was a
No,
psychology
It's
I thought it was
Marta.
Marta, but
For
she said
everyone
it's
at
too
home, it
easy.
was
I know.
Marta.
I know. Well, I was
Yeah.
a psychology
Snaked me.
major. I was trying to.
Snaked.
Yes.
So Connor with all 6, Midge with 5,
I
Oh, we
should've-
done 6
Brad
already?
with 3.
I should have got that one wrong on purpose. You know, to make you guys believe
Remember
it.
that
Doesn't
time
matter.
when you got
I don't
win,
have
you
to
gotta
spin.
win.
I'd like you to spin.
Spin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't spin yet. You
Oh,
gotta watch. You gotta watch and see.
Watch what?
You gotta wait.
We gotta wait
gotta wait
for
till it fills
we
up.
got a couple more guest spots to
But
fill
I'll pray.
in.
What?
I'll make it land on yours.
Then we're gonna retroactively spin. Every spin is gonna come into play. All
I
right.
mean, he has to spin like every time, doesn't he?
Brad is
Made
gonna be
up.
spinning a lot,
I
so
watched
you may be
Mike has to spin.
Run into the bank.
right.
Mike have to spin. We drew one time.
Mike has to spin. We
You
drew.
have to
I
spin.
lost. Yeah,
You
yeah,
lost,
yeah.
So you guys are going to
It's
spin
not a
all in
landslide.
one episode. Just
We're gonna have a
repeatedly.
spin. It's gonna be.
Spin
We
off.
should have every guest come back to spin.
It's gonna be a spin-off, or we'll find
do it
our
at a
guest.
bar.
We'll just find our. Yeah,
Go to a bar.
probably. If it's gonna be a 30-second song, it better be at a bar.
You could still spin. I just.
Because you know what will happen? They'll make me do the thing now. Like they'll make, this is what you're doing. You're singing. It's not happening.
Who
Yeah.
talks like that, by the way?
Yeah. You see? Did you see that? His English or
Was
his,
that
his
English?
American
That
accent?
was
Is that American?
I don't know. I just
Give
in
him
and out.
give the American accent. She's
Oh
been
my
great.
God. I can only do girls from like the valley. Oh my God, are you crazy?
That's pretty good.
That is good. That is good. All right. Our last and final segment, Midge. I feel like we could stay here all day with you, but rank 'em, presented by NJIT. All right. So this rank 'em, it's going to be your top 3, and we'll go around. Favorite players that you've either played with or played against. They could be ballers. They could be your. It is.
You don't have to write
as
this.
we are recording this today, it's National Best Friends Day. It is National Best Friends Day, so I think maybe you guys.
No, you guys.
should
this
hug.
is your.
You
thing.
guys should. No,
You
no.
guys are hugging?
Well,
I
I
didn't
think
play,
Brad
though.
and Matt. Yeah, but it could be for you. We customize it.
No, it's
We're
all right.
very adaptable.
1 second. What's
it could be
happening?
your top 3 favorite players you've ever covered. Okay.
I know
And
two
so
guys
no,
who aren't going to
no
be on it.
pressure, no pressure. But I know you love covering this guy. All right. So we can go around. I mean, if you want. I
And
don't
if
know
you ain't
who
got
wants to
anyone you
start.
rate that you played against, don't put them.
I can start if you guys want. Or
Played
we
with.
can go around, do one. What do you guys want to do? Mitch, you have any at the top of the dome right now?
It's who I played with, too,
Played
right?
with or played against? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
I love
ballers.
playing with Efi
Okay.
on Gotham, on Amanu. We were drafted 8 and 9. I was 9.
Does she still rub that in a little bit?
Of
Everett?
course. I was 9. We went to Boston. We both got picked up by Portland, and somehow we both ended up here. So she's
Okay.
probably my favorite person to play with.
Love that. Love that.
It's boring, but Thierry,
Yeah.
first one.
Yep. TT. I was gonna put Brad. Let's see if he has me on his list.
That's
Let's
100%
see.
you're on my
Let's
list.
see.
It's like,
Let's say no, don't put me on your list. I want to hear the other players that you played against because you played with some ballers. But B, for me, the king.
And what am I doing? Who have I liked covering?
Yeah.
well, you didn't play.
Come
with
on, you've seen
anyone,
some
so-
good players come through here, and you've done a ton of other games. Come on, I know you got some ballers in there.
I'll stick with Red Bull. I think that's a good way to do it. Wow, there's been so many, right? I'm going to think of this. I want to think of this year's team right now. I'll tell you a guy I really enjoy talking to, and he's been nothing short of like overly respectful ever since he's been here, is Tom Barlow. Just
Tom
a
Bar-
good, easy
Good dude.
to talk to.
Good dude.
Fantastic.
I like that.
Yeah, Tom Barlow. Expecting twins in a matter of
Good
seconds. He is going to be going through the ringer soon, so
man
he's
gonna be
expecting
tight.
some twins. So, second player, Midge.
Who I don't like playing against. Oh, don't love playing against Becky Sauerbrunn. She's just really good at tackling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the type of player who, if I'm on the side of a defender who's pretty good,
Yep.
I'm like, just go to the other side.
Swap. And then they follow. Do they ever follow you? Because
Sometimes-
sometimes you're a marked woman on the field.
Sometimes they do, but to me, I don't see why I would put in like all that stress
Yeah. Yeah.
for maybe less success when I can just go over there.
I'm so jealous actually as a former defender of players who could just swap
swap
sides.
sides.
Swap sides. I feel like why can't I
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
I'm playing against this guy. Why can't I'm going
Nah.
get over here. You
Yeah.
mark this guy.
you just come out of the set piece and you're just like, stay over there.
yeah, I'm good. We're good.
Nah, if I was
Finish
getting
up.
bullied,
Finish up.
I was just getting bullied for the 90s. I can't go anywhere.
Who's number 2? Come on, you've played
with,
with some
played
ballers. With against anyone.
Against, I'd say Ronaldo. I came on in England against Ronaldo. He tore up that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Filthy. What year
Just
was
like
that?
this was like probably 05.
Yeah.
I'm old. Bleep that out. 05, yeah, baller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he destroyed Man City that game.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
peak Ronaldo.
Peak Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Nah, this is peak
Not
Ronaldo.
peak
He's
Ronaldo.
always peak Ronaldo.
Yeah, when does he not peak? Yeah, true. Me, Gareth Bale. When they came here, we played friendly against them.
You just reminded me of
2012.
Yeah.
When he was still with Tottenham, he was a
Class.
joke. He was a joke. Yeah, that was one of the toughest guys I've ever marked. But
Another one I've enjoyed, and this is for a different reason, because what I've seen so many athletes in the media, they don't necessarily sometimes call the media out on their nonsense. Sasha.
yeah.
He would, if he didn't like a
Yeah,
question, he would let you know that's not
Sasha's real.
that's
Sasha's
not the
straight
proper
up.
way to ask that question. And
Yeah.
here's why.
Nah, Sasha's a real one.
Love that.
I
He
like
would
that
he
too.
would challenge you.
Yeah. You'd see him in that. I mean, we've had some guys that challenge on this team. I know Lloyd always comes off the field. If you see anyone chatting him, he was going to see them in the elevator. And
I heard what you said last month about my performance. Hey, he's calling me a defensive liability.
no,
Yeah.
Mitch, third and final.
Crystal Dunn. She's awful to play against.
She's
yeah.
so
Yeah,
fast.
she's rapid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
And she's just shifty.
Yeah.
Like
She's got that low center of gravity. And
Yeah, she's one who I'm like, I'd rather have you run past me than watch my ankles go like.
Yeah. Yeah. No joke.
That noise.
Dislocation. I felt that in my ankle.
First time I ever heard that noise in my life, bro.
But it's, yeah. It
Right,
works.
I'll go with again. You just reminded me. Probably, nah. Yeah, I'll do Gareth Bale. I played with a young Gareth Bale at Southampton.
He even cheats in this.
He is a-
he copied mine too.
No, but
again.
he's had, from seeing a young player, he's got
Yeah.
the like highest ceiling I ever seen. He was like fit, technical, fast,
That's
strong.
true.
It was unbelievable. Like 16, 17.
My final, when we played LA, Bex. I mean,
Ooh.
playing against Bex, that was something really cool.
Yeah.
I grew up, I mean, obviously, one of the most recognizable people in the world of soccer. And
Yeah.
just seeing kind of him firsthand, I grew up, loving watching him at Man U and
Yeah.
just get to play against him. That was one of the cooler experiences of my life.
Former guest on the podcast, I thought one of the most fun guys to watch play would be Grella.
Grella, for sure.
Just different.
Yeah. We said it on here. He plays football the right way, Grella.
Yeah, just different.
That's how football's supposed to look.
Would have
I'm
loved
Grella.
to have seen the last couple of years for him go different than
Yeah.
it did and not get injured. But he was always so much fun to be around and talk to, and then go out and watch him play.
Yeah. Do you ever see Mike Grella play? He's a baller. Google, YouTube him.
Yeah, hit some YouTube later. When
Yeah.
After you get home and after your TikToks, pull up YouTube.
Dino.
Got it, dude.
Dino.
Nutmeg Central.
Well,
Are we done?
that was a fun one. That was a really fun one.
That was cool.
Mitch, thank you very, very much for taking time out of your jam-packed schedule to come in here and be with us today. That was a blast, and obviously you have the full support of us. We're going to be
we
watching
need
you,
tickets.
and
We need jerseys.
we're
we need
gonna
everything.
unlock this 5th floor. You're gonna get the key to Red Bull
Yeah.
Arena for you.
Go walk around for a little while. Go walk
Yeah,
around.
enjoy yourself.
Soak it in.
No, but
Yeah.
before we end this, you have any words out there? Obviously, I'm sure our fans are super thrilled to hear from you. But any words for the little boys and girls out there who love watching you?
Oh, wow. Wisdom. I think one of the things that have gotten me through tough times would be to remind myself to run my own race and don't compare yourself to someone else's journey. Just be on yours.
Facts. It's good. Thank you. Thank you for
One more for the road. You can take this one free of charge.
It's the most slow
All right,
claps
that
I've
was-
ever had. No,
You
thank
guys?
you, Midge.
Anything-
just
anything
appreciate
before
you
we
coming.
go?
Appreciate
Yeah,
you
no,
coming.
it's great
Thank
having you on.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
nice to have someone
Follow Midge on
educated on
TikTok.
the podcast.
Subscribe.
Wow.
What was
I
that?
thought we were really doing well, and then you just go ahead and do
It
that.
was a compliment towards her.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're the first female too, so
Oh, an honor.
Yeah,
Distinct honor.
that's right.
Thank you, guys.
Big time,
Thank you.
big time. But we hope to have you back.
Please.
Bring that accent with you. But
Pardon?
thanks everyone for listening out there. I know it's been a little while, but we are back again, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with another fun podcast for you guys. Make sure you listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see the video, hit up our YouTube, subscribe, and like, and do all that other stuff, and make sure you follow Mitch. 100%. Let's get it. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time.